Welcome to Technova Max, your go-to channel for all things tech, innovation, and new updates from the world's greatest minds. Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary life of Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur who turned dreams of space travel and electric cars into reality. But this isn't just a tale of success, it's a roller coaster of failures, heartbreaks, and unbreakable determination that led him from a bullied kid in South Africa to the richest person on Earth. If you're ready to be inspired, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. Imagine a young boy, alone in his room, coding his first video game at age 12, selling it for $500, while enduring brutal bullying that left him hospitalized. That boy would grow up to face near bankruptcy, rocket explosions, public scandals, and personal losses that would break most people. Yet he rose to command companies worth trillions, revolutionizing cars, space, and even social media. This is how Elon Musk became a billionaire, not through luck, but through sheer grit in the face of impossible odds. Buckle up, because his story will show you that failure isn't the end. It's the fuel for greatness. Elon Reeve Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, into a family of wealth but emotional turmoil. His mother, May Musk, was a Canadian model and dietitian, while his father, Elon Musk, was a successful engineer and businessman. From a young age, Elon showed an insatiable curiosity for technology and science. He taught himself computer programming using a Commodore VIC-20, and by 12, he created Blastar, a space-themed game he sold to a magazine. But life wasn't easy. His parents divorced when he was 9, and Elon chose to live with his father, a decision he later regretted due to their strained relationship. Bullied relentlessly at school, he once suffered a severe beating that required hospitalization. These early hardships built a resilience that would define his future. At 17, in 1989, Elon fled South Africa to avoid mandatory military service under apartheid. He moved to Canada, leveraging his mother's citizenship, and worked odd jobs like cleaning boilers at a lumber mill to survive. He attended Queen's University in Ontario before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned degrees in physics and economics in 1997. Briefly enrolling at Stanford for a PhD in energy physics, he dropped out after 2 days, sensing the internet boom's potential. This bold move marked the start of his entrepreneurial journey, but it came with risks: living frugally, sleeping on office couches, and facing skepticism from everyone around him. In 1995, with $28,000 borrowed from his father, Elon and his brother Kimball founded Zip2, an online city guide software for newspapers. They poured everything into it, with Elon coding nonstop. Challenges hit hard. The board ousted him from the CEO role due to his inexperience, and the company struggled in the dot-com era. But in 1999, Compaq acquired Zip2 for $307 million, giving Elon $22 million. This first taste of success was bittersweet, teaching him about corporate politics and betrayal. Undeterred, he invested nearly all of it into his next venture, XCOM, an online bank aiming to revolutionize payments. XCOM launched in 1999, but internal conflicts arose quickly. It merged with Confinity, creators of PayPal, in 2000, and Elon became CEO of the new entity. However, boardroom drama struck again while on his honeymoon. He was ousted in a coup led by Peter Thiel over disagreements on technology and strategy. It was a humiliating failure, but Elon retained his shares. In 2002, eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion, netting him $180 million. At 31, he was a multimillionaire, but he didn't rest. This windfall funded his wildest dreams, though it came amid personal struggles. His first marriage to Justine Wilson was crumbling, and they tragically lost their firstborn son to sudden infant death syndrome in 2002, a heartbreak that haunted him. With his PayPal fortune, Elon founded SpaceX in 2002, investing $100 million of his own money. His goal? Make humanity multiplanetary by colonizing Mars. But the early years were a nightmare. He couldn't afford rockets, so he tried buying old Soviet ICBMs and Russo-Aimly to be laughed at. SpaceX built its own, but the first 3 Falcon 1 launches in 2006, 2007, and 2008 failed spectacularly, exploding mid-flight. The company was on the brink of bankruptcy, with Elon personally funding payroll. Employees worked grueling hours and morale plummeted. Amid this, his marriage ended in divorce in 2008, adding emotional strain. Yet on the fourth try in 2008, Falcon 1 reached orbit, a pivotal success. NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract, saving the company. This resilience paid off. By 2012, Dragon docked with the International Space Station, the first private spacecraft to do so. Reusable rockets landed in 2015, slashing costs, and Falcon Heavy launched in 2018, sending Elon's Tesla Roadster into space. Starlink started in 2015, now has over 7,000 satellites providing global internet. By 2025, SpaceX has launched crewed missions and secured deals to deorbit the ISS. But not without ongoing challenges like Starship explosions and regulatory hurdles. Parallel to SpaceX, Elon turned to sustainable energy. In 2004, he invested $6.5 million in Tesla Motors, founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning in 2003. He became chairman, but conflicts brewed. The 2008 financial crisis nearly killed Tesla. Production delays on the Roadster, their first electric car, drained funds. Elon ousted Eberhard, became CEO, and injected his last $40 million, everything he had left after PayPal. Both Tesla and SpaceX teetered on collapse. Elon described 2008 as the worst year of his life, sleeping on factory floors, divorcing again, and facing media mockery. He even considered selling Tesla to Google, but a last-minute NASA contract and investor bailout saved them. Tesla went public in 2010, delivering Model S in 2012, Model X in 2015, Model 3 in 2017, and Model Y in 2020. The Cybertruck rolled out in 2023 despite production woes. By 2021, Tesla hit a $1 trillion valuation. Joining the S&P 500, Elon built gigafactories worldwide, pushing autonomous driving with full self-driving tech. Challenges persisted. SEC lawsuits in 2018 over a tweet about taking Tesla private cost him $20 million in the chairman role. Safety probes into autopilot crashes and union battles. Yet Tesla revolutionized EVs, making Elon a billionaire many times over. Elon's empire expanded further. In 2006, he backed SolarCity, founded by his cousins, becoming its largest shareholder. Tesla acquired it in 2016 for $2.6 billion, integrating solar into Tesla Energy. In 2016, he co-founded Neuralink to develop brain-machine interfaces. Aiming to merge humans with AI, early animal tests faced criticism for ethical issues, but human trials began in 2024. The Boring Company. Started in 2016, digs tunnels to ease traffic. Its Las Vegas Loop opened in 2021, though Hyperloop dreams fizzled. OpenAI, co-founded in 2015, shifted to for-profit, leading Elon to resign in 2018 and launch xAI in 2023 to rival it. The biggest splash came in 2022. Elon acquired Twitter for $44 billion after buying a 9.2% stake. Frustrated with content moderation, he took it private, rebranding to X in 2023. Chaos ensued, mass layoffs, advertiser exodus over hate speech, and value plummeting to $19 billion by 2023. He faced lawsuits, including from the SEC in 2025 for disclosure failures and global scrutiny over misinformation. Personally, Elon endured more. Multiple divorces, including from Talia Riley twice, and a brief relationship with Grimes, with whom he has children. He has 11 kids total, navigating custody battles and public feuds. Health scares like using Ambien for insomnia amid 120-hour workweeks. And controversies, such as promoting conspiracy theories, added to his burdens. In 2024 to 2025, he briefly led Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, cutting $175 billion in spending, but facing protests and resigning. Through it all, Elon's net worth soared to over $400 billion by 2025, driven by Tesla stock and SpaceX valuations. He became a billionaire post-PayPal, but exploded into ultra-wealth via Tesla's rise. His Musk Foundation supports education and renewables, and he's pledged to donate most of his fortune. But success came at a cost: isolation, burnout, and relentless criticism. Elon once said he'd never give up unless dead or incapacitated, proving that in tough times, it's like 2008's double near bankruptcies or SpaceX's failures, persistence wins. What can we learn from Elon Musk? That billionaires aren't born, they're forged in fire. He saw hardships, bullying, oustings, divorces, financial ruin. Yet he acquired and built empires by innovating fearlessly. Tesla wasn't his founding, but he saved and scaled it. SpaceX was his baby, born from ashes. Twitter, a bold acquisition, turned battleground. His story reminds us: embrace failure, dream big, and push humanity forward. Thanks for watching Tech Nova Max. If this inspired you, comment below with your thoughts, smash that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for more tech tales. What's your favorite Elon moment? Let us know. See you next time.